Hello everyone, welcome to a DSP video. I know a lot of people loved these kind of videos. I'm still here at the Detractor Den. The lighting might change as the video goes on. I might have to turn on some lights maybe, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, right? But I decided we go back in time, go down memory lane before we go into Ask the King. So this video will be long. I apologize, but it's important. It's important why I do this, and you'll see why. So let's get started. This is the everyone's favorite vlog from the King. Serious update. I need help to keep going. So let's talk. So this is back when he was on YouTube and all that. So let's get into it.
Explain to you why this is not going to ever happen. Phil, just go back to Twitch, bite the bullet, go back to Twitch TV,
Go back to
and stream
Twitch.
there exclusively, and stream like everyone else on Twitch TV, where you do streams that are catered toward your viewing audience, so it's more of an interactive stream between you and your audience than anyone caring about the game that you're playing, and we guarantee you that you'll get subs and you'll get more.
And this was 2016. A month before he went back to Twitch. A month. And he said it's not gonna happen. So it's always funny to watch this the same year he went back to Twitch. It's always hilarious. I love the meme. And then he's like, well, people change their minds. I mean, he's kind of right about that, but you know, maybe you shouldn't have taken such a strong opposition about going back to Twitch. Maybe you should have been like, oh, I don't feel like going back to Twitch or something. Something a little less extreme. I don't know.
Attention and stuff like that, alright? I have many responses to this, okay? First of all, bullshit. And I can call it right now. Bullshit. Anyone who thinks that going back to Twitch TV and streaming there is the magic solution...
And it was the magic solution.
all of my problems is just so diluted, alright?
Diluted.
It may temporarily give me some kind of a boost, but it's not going to give me any kind of long-term growth. I was on Twitch TV for 2 years. Guess how much growth I saw in the 2 years on Twitch TV? 0. I saw no active...
No growth. Now, when he's talking about Twitch, it's constant organic growth. I have organic growth. Organic. It's growth and it's organic. Okay.
Growth from my streaming on Twitch. If anything, Twitch actually, by the end of the 2 years, became more of a hassle. Because you had people who were in the stream chat who were subs, they were now entitled. We're entitled to constant new emotes and being entertained, and you have...
I love this. I love this even more now because he definitely has to bend over for subs. Definitely. He does fundraising goals for subs. He plays PUBG for subs. He does all of this for subs. And he's like, you know, on Twitch you have to be entitled, subs feel entitlement, and I just want to play the game and you have this and that, and look at him now.
You have to cater to our ways because we're your Twitch subs. You have to do what we tell you all the time. And if you don't listen to our feedback, how dare you have a sub? And I had all this drama and people in the stream chat causing drama and shit. And it was so...
It's great because there's constant drama even now and even then in his stream chat. And he still has Nazi mods. But now the drama for his mods are basically literally him complaining about how they unban people. Like fucking that Anana cuck. That Anana dummy is the worst mod I've ever seen. He wants to stay a mod because he wants to post links in chat. That's literally why he wants to stay as a mod. So he is a terrible mod to begin with. He unbans people, and then you know, when DSP like said, "Hey, stop unbanning people," guess who ran back and sucked his dick? That Anonymous. He gave him money and sucked his dick. He's like, again, Phil, I'm sorry I did this. Let me just go on my knees and suck your dick some more. Here, take my money. I mean, what a fucking cuck. And that Anonymous is such a fucking toxic individual. Like, that guy.
so distracting from me just being able to play games and enjoy them, honestly.
So distracting. I wonder.
And like I said, by the end of the 2 years that I streamed there, I was making almost no money live streaming on Twitch anymore, to the point where it wasn't even, it was more of a pain in my ass than anything else. And then the straw that broke the camel's back is when I was streaming at around 5,000 kilobits or kilobytes per second. I forget.
Oh, I don't know
what's
this video.
Which was above Twitch's recommended threshold that really needs. Actually playing Assassin's Creed is kind of a rough guide, and there is no about it. I took 1 day to think about it, and as hell, I cannot do 60 frames per second video. It will 30 frames per second. They look like shit. You're not getting the. So I've got this diverse viewer base of people who are watching for different reasons. There are not a lot of people who do as much gameplay as me who record and stream with the quality that I do it at all. In fact, I would, because I got rid of that upgrade that I did 2 years ago to make my visual quality. I pretend that I'm caring about the game that I'm playing when I really, and I'll just now on overnight. Just fuck it. Twitch is cannot see a benefit of going back to Twitch. The only way, and it's a slippery slope. It's no matter go to make my visual quality better. You see what I mean? Okay. And it's a slippery slope. No matter what, I cannot see a benefit of going back to Twitch. The only way I could see myself making out going back to Twitch is if I went over there and either number one, I destroyed my YouTube business overnight. Just fuck it.
So that kind of, he kind of admits here that his YouTube business got destroyed then. Because if that was the only way for him to go back to Twitch, is because if his YouTube business got destroyed, he'd go back. So that's kind of telling me, I'm going off what he said, guys, by the way. His YouTube channel must have been destroyed then. If he went back to Twitch, right? I wonder.
Fuck DSP Gaming and fuck all that. I'm just going to be a professional Twitch streamer from now on, and I need a couple thousand people to come over with me daily and to all sub to me, and I'll just talk to you all day, and we'll shoot this shit while I pretend that I'm caring about the game that I'm playing, and that'll be me.
So that's him. He literally described him. That's what he does. That is what he does. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I might be overreacting a little bit, but it's just it's so funny to me how much this how accurate this is. It hurts. I can't believe he literally. I gotta hear that again.
Need a couple thousand people to come over with me daily and to all sub to me, and I'll just talk to you all day, and we'll shoot this shit while I pretend that I'm caring about the game that I'm playing when I really don't, and that'll be me, and that'll be the end of my YouTube 8 years of career.
That's literally what he does, and he still keeps his YouTube channel around. That is great. That's phenomenal. Good job, Phil.
I'll be a Twitch streamer. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I could do that. I don't want to do that. Just like I don't want to destroy my YouTube content and make it so different from what it's always been, because I know there's a fucking viewing market for what I do.
Okay.
The other thing I could do is I could go back to Twitch and only stream there like once or twice a week. And that would be my streaming, and that would be it. Like whenever I stream a multiplayer game, I stream it on Twitch, and that's it. And I don't stream on YouTube at all. Because by the way, you may not be aware of this, but there are agreements now that you cannot stream on both services. So if I stream on Twitch, I can't stream on YouTube, and if I stream on YouTube, I can't stream on Twitch. They don't let you do it. They all have contracts now that if you want to make money on their websites, you can't stream on the other one.
But I thought streaming was
they don't want their competition to benefit. So I couldn't do both either.
Whatever.
That's the other thing. I have to make a choice. And right now, I have a viewer base who. But ultimately, I will say this. I'm sorry, and I know a lot of people love Twitch, and everyone's like, "Oh, but Twitch is the go-to." Twitch is the go-to place for streaming because they were in the right place at the right time. It's not because of their business practices. It's not because of the quality of what they do. It's not because of any of that. It's just because they were lucky. That's it. That's the only reason that Twitch is as popular as they are. If someone else had done the same thing they did before they did, or at the same time they did, they would not be as popular. Because the bottom line is Twitch is a bad business.
Whatever.
Twitch is not a good place.
Twitch is a bad business. Oh, but a month later, let me go back to Twitch. And let me take bits and tips and subs and sub goals, fundraising streams, but Twitch is a bad business.
To put out quality content. It's not. You are constantly nagged. To advertise and or nagged to ad. It's not. You are constantly nagged to advertise and or push subs or product so you can
That is what he does. That's exactly what he does. I've said this, like, in Freedom Chat. I've said this on Twitter. Like, last year I think I said it, or even, like, whatever. I know I said this, but he said, you have to constantly be nagged to do this. And he nags his fucking audience. He literally does this. Literally. Okay, so
make money, and they'll make money. They get profit from that, and then you get profit from that. You want to know why I know all of this? Because you might be saying from that, or product advertise. Twitch is not nagged to advertise and or push subs or product so that you can make
subs or product. Okay.
A couple things really I'd like to bring up with you guys on pre-stream because it's a little concerning and I do need your help. All right. Number one, and or constantly nagged content. It's not. You are constantly Patreon support is way down. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I expected this. I actually expected that Patreon support would decline significantly this year. Constantly, because I'm not basing anything off of it anymore. I'm not doing goals based off of Patreon. You know what I mean? It's not basing anything off of it anymore. I'm not doing this year. I actually expected support is way down. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I expected this.
Okay.
I actually expected that Patreon support would decline significantly this year.
I love it.
You're constantly because I'm not basing anything off of it anymore. I'm not doing goals based off of Patreon. You know what I mean? It's not like it used to be. And by the way, that was directly based off of your feedback. You guys were telling
Nick is the only one that I've seen. You know what? I'll let this play, but I'm gonna try to find it. But I'll say it anyway because yeah. Nick is the one that came up with the fucking sub goals. I think it's in the suggestions in the forums. I know fucking Nick said it. I know it. Let's see. And maybe it's not Nick. Let's see. I think the goal based on the number of people that always that idea. Never mind. I'm not gonna bother. But I'm pretty sure Nick is the one that came up with it. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Sub. I guess. I could have sworn. Pretty sure. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure it was Nick that came up with the idea to do Twitch sub goals instead of Patreon goals. So, these people should really be thanking Nick for that one.
Telling me, gee, why are you focusing on Patreon when Twitch is supposed to be the future? Twitch is what you're focusing on. Twitch is, you know, what you want to grow.
I never understood why. How does that make sense though? Because Patreon is just a website. It's a payment website, crowdfunding. It's not like you should be trying to get people from YouTube to go to Twitch, not Patreon. Patreon is where you want people to go if they want to support you. Not like, okay, I want you to leave Patreon to go to Twitch. And this kind of shows what a lot of people already know, is that he expects his slaves to support him, subs, Twitch, subs, tips or bits, and Patreon. The only one he gives options for is Teespring. He doesn't care if you go to Teespring or not. He would appreciate it, but he doesn't really care that much. But he wanted his slaves to go through all of those. And then also he wants you to choose tips or bits, but you gotta be one or the other. But he wants you to do all of them. And that's what this tells me when I listen to this.
So why are you having people pledge to Patreon when if you focused more on Twitch, that should be your focus, right? So I get that, all right?
Do you?
And I agree with you. And that's why this year I changed everything. I made it so that all events are now based on the subs that I have here on my Twitch channel, right? The number of subscriptions that I have at one point during the month, is able to, is now going to gauge, what we do here for monthly events. For example, this month the goal was 550 subs equals a cooking show, 600 subs equals.
But remember, your cousin nagged.
Choice, right? However, I mean, if you take a look at Patreon, it's way down. All right, it used to be up to $1,250 a month. Now it's down to $836. I mean, that's a $400 difference. That's a lot.
Yeah, because like you're doing stuff for Twitch now. Like, do these be literally expects both Twitch subs and Patreon subs to go like this, like together, up together or whatever? Like, come on. Like, you can't expect your fans to do both.
Right? And I get it. Again, it's...
I mean, that's like me expecting you guys to go to my Patreon, go to my commission tier on my Patreon, and then also ask me to give you a commission outside of that, on top of that. Like, I mean, technically you can do that, but that's your option. That's your choice. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, you need to do this, guys. You have to. Like, that's fucking stupid. But if it was DSP, okay, guys, my Patreon commissions are up, but my real commissions, the commissions I do on the side, are down. You guys need to, like, balance it, guys. Come on. Like, that's fucking stupid. Come on, man.
Cool, because a lot of those people jumped over to Twitch and became subs here on Twitch, and I appreciate that. A lot of those people are cheering, subbing, and tipping, and I'm certainly not complaining.
Yeah, you are.
I just want to bring your attention to the fact that Patreon still exists.
This isn't...
All right. Content. It's not. You and or constantly nagged. That
the water.
You can still pledge. You still get pretty cool perks for your
the
pledges.
Perks suck.
Including, text or verbal thank yous in my videos.
Like, he should just lower his rewards. Like, make the $5 one $1. Make the $10 $5. Make the $20 $10. Move it down. Like, it's ridiculous how much he charges. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, come on. He would have gotten more Patreon patrons if he had better rewards. But he doesn't.
Your questions answered on this very show, Ask the King.
Like that's the thing. Like a lot of people who use Patreon, like the ones that I follow at least, the ones that I like, they constantly update their rewards. They constantly change it. They constantly add. They might take away some stuff, but they usually do it in a way that's fair. Like they do that kind of stuff constantly because they want people to support them consistently. And they know that, I can't keep it like this all the time. Like, a lot of times they might have a goal, they might have a reward that is tied to their commissions, and they might say, okay, well, the commissions are closed for now, so I have to go back to my Patreon and remove that, but then I'll add something else to make up for that. And then, once commissions are open, they go back and they change that, etc. Patreon is ever-changing. It's ever-changing. You can't just keep a reward and just sit there and be like, I mean, you can do that, that's fine. But but if you're not getting any growth, it might be better to change it up a little bit. Like, keep consistently changing it. Like, I looked at mine, and I changed my rewards a little bit. Like, I made the $1 patrons now able to vote for the Patreon community commission thing. I don't remember what I called it, but basically, I think $5 or $10, one of those, or $5 or above or whatever, gets to suggest characters or whatever they want me to do, and that'll go in a poll on Patreon, and then those who can vote are $1 and above, except for the commission tier patrons, because they're getting a commission out of me. They don't need to participate in that. I think I allow them to vote, but they can't suggest characters, I think. But, you know what I mean?
And you'll see there's, I believe,
that's
3 or 4 people.
You gotta
because they were patrons
move
in the
it
last
around.
3 months, which is pretty cool. Okay.
Pretty cool. Okay.
You've also got, getting a private Q&A video, being able to nominate and vote on games. Right now, patrons are voting on the games that will be in an upcoming Indies Marathon, which is actually going to take place on March 3rd. I want to let you guys know I have the date set. It will be Saturday, March 3rd, will be the Indies Marathon, okay? So that being said, folks, be aware, Patreon still exists. You can check it out over at patreon.com /DarkSidePhil. In fact, let me switch over to, here we go, to the plugs for Patreon and Teespring so that you guys can see them here on pre-stream. Please give it a look. Again, you know, I understand why Patreon went down. It makes sense. But at the same time, you know, that your support is still very much appreciated and it helps me out tremendously. All right. That's number one. Number two, folks, the other half of this whole thing, okay? The whole other half of this whole thing is that I changed the goals monthly to be based off of Twitch subs, not off of Patreon. Now, last month we had 560 Twitch subs. Right now we have 460, folks.
He literally took off the fan art just to show the plug segment constantly.
It's not. You are constantly nagged.
I love that. I'm sorry. I know someone's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm tired of it," but it's always funny to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's concerning. You know, that is very concerning. That is
constantly
hundreds of dollars that last month I was able to get via Twitch that are gone. And I know for a fact that about 50 to 60 of those subs were gifted last month. So I did expect that in some capacity, subscriptions were going to go down. All right. It was just a natural thing that was going to happen. But at the same time, you know, you're talking hundreds of dollars that I was relying on. You know, I'm not getting it on Patreon anymore. I based all of my goals off of subs on Twitch. And to see this giant decline in subs is concerning for me. You know, we were on the up and up for 2 months in a row.
It was gifted subs. Like, why is he so surprised that it's that low to begin with? They were gifted subs, and he's like, he kept telling us, "I know it's gifted subs, guys. Gifted subs. Oh, the gifted subs are gone. I'm concerned." Like, subs are very hard to build on Twitch, but you have to like have. But his requirements for subs were ridiculous. Like, come on. Whatever. You know what? Let's have him continue.
December and January, I was on the biggest amount of income I'd ever made on Twitch. We were on the...
Because you were begging for money. You nagged your own fucking fans. You did this. This is what you did, DSP.
It's not. You are constantly...
This is what you did. Okay, Phil, if you're watching
nagged to advertise and or push subs or products.
That's what you did.
To make money, and
that's why you got
get profit.
That's why you got all of that. Oh my god.
Because they don't care about that. They don't. Why can't people stream at 1080p, 60 frames per second?
Constantly nagged. Constantly nagged.
Path to making Twitch become my primary source of income and overcoming, you know, the kind of the shackles and problems that happens when I'm more reliant on YouTube income. And I was going really, really positively about it. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm starting to be a little worried now. In particular, folks, all right? Right now, if you guys aren't aware, anything that I raise with cheers, subs, and tips this month, by the end of this month, okay, is going towards my taxes. I have this big tax bill that's going to be due starting in April. It's going to be what I owe from last year's federal taxes, which I don't know yet, what I owe for my first payment of federal taxes for this year, which I also don't know yet, and supposedly the back taxes for this state of Washington. You know, the fact that I was supposed to be paying state business taxes for years and I wasn't because, you know, my tax attorney screwed me over from Connecticut. All that is going to start being due. All that is going to start being due in April. Okay? So that being said, folks, anything that I raise between now and the end of this month, I will receive in April. You know, even cheers and tips, cheers and subs, I'll get that income in early April. So anything that you do between now and the end of February is very much appreciated. Because boom, it's gonna, you know, aid me with the stuff that I'm doing in April with the tax situation. All right. In particular, the subs. You know, I'm, again, down to 460 subs when I had 560 last month. That's 100 subs. That's a lot of income that I was counting on for this tax situation.
They were gifted because you begged for money in December to pay for taxes. This is what I don't understand. The more I think about it, the more this doesn't make any sense to me. So, December, he does his fundraising goal for the taxes and all this other stuff, right? Okay. January, during the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta, he literally said, huh, okay, looks like I paid up my tax, I had more than enough. What were those taxes? Like, are they the January taxes? Like, I don't know, because I thought he, because this is weird. This is what was the weird part, because he said he had paid taxes in December. Okay, fine. But then he said he paid them in January. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many taxes with this guy. It's like the government is, like, targeting him. Like, is Trump, like, homing in on DSP? Like, okay, guys, we gotta get Phil Burnell. We gotta get him to pay for this wall. He'll pay for this wall. I don't know. I've never seen someone get paid who has to pay so much taxes. Like, it's almost... I just don't know. And then, you know, he claimed, the leader, that Kat bought a PS4 Pro with the tax return that she got. How did she pay taxes before Phil? Like, I don't know, I mean, I guess maybe she paid her taxes on time and she got it all done with before Phil did, maybe. And if that's the case, then, you know, that's kind of sad that she can handle her taxes better than Phil can, and he has a business degree.
All right. And right now, I can see there's a bunch of people in stream chat who used to be subbed, and aren't subbed anymore. And I get it. Listen, if I haven't been around, because last week,
he's literally guilt tripping those people. I see you guys who aren't subbed, who used to be subs. I see you. Like, wow. What a shitty guy. Like, that's like if I stream on Twitch and I see someone in my chat, I'm like, hey dude, I see you used to cheer, and now you haven't cheered. You know, the bills are coming. Like, come on. Really?
Around. I had time off for my girlfriend moving in. Yesterday I wasn't around. It was my day off. I get it. If I'm not here to stream, people aren't going to contribute. Duh, that's common sense, right?
Yeah, you can't constantly
But that being said,
nag.
I will be here today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Non-stop for a week, I'm here, okay?
Wednesday?
It won't be until next Thursday, a week from today, that's going to be my next day off.
Oh.
And like I said, most of those days will be full streaming days. A couple exceptions for me because I have to do my taxes by the end of the month.
I have biology lab. I can't
be doing, like I said, a marathon on the final day of the month, February 28th. So that's next Wednesday.
Oh,
I'm going to be doing a big gaming marathon where it's going to be very similar to the one I did at the end of December.
Okay. I am going to say this right here, right now. He will start doing fundraisers at least once or twice a month. I'm telling you that right now. That's what he's going to do, because he's going to see that people cheer more during those parts of when he streams, during those times. So he's going to do this twice a month. No, every 2 months. I guarantee it. And I wouldn't be surprised about it either, because he's a Twitch whore now. So he has to do this. He has to constantly nag his audience to give him money. That's what he has to do now. And I could see him masquerading it as a few things. And the other thing I want to say this, I've been catching on to him recently, the past few weeks, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm getting at. He has been sneaking in fundraising streams. Sneaking them in, just sliding them in without anyone knowing. And no one got caught on, but I did. So, you know that weekend, every Saturday he's going to do Salty Saturdays, whatever, with Call of Duty and uh, Star Wars. Yeah, I guarantee he's doing that just to get more money because he has the stream stats on screen and this and that. It might not be the exact length as the marathon he'll do on Wednesday, sure, but these are like mini drives that he snuck in. He just changed it up, put it in a different dress, and said this is something different, and it's not. I know you, Phil. I figured you out. Got him.
More than likely, I'll be doing PUBG, if not other stuff
Oh,
that
of course,
day.
PUBG. He has to do PUBG.
It'll be a big drive to try to raise funds for my upcoming tax situation and also to gain as many subs as we can. I mean, between now and the end of the month, we've still got 6 days left.
He has
Actually,
to do
technically, I believe
PUBG.
it's
He has to do PUBG Wednesday. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did it all day either. So, hope you all are enjoying the PUBG marathon
6.5 because we got the rest of it today, right?
that you got for free. You didn't have to pay him the Patreon money to get this marathon. You get it for free.
We can still do it. We can still hit the sub goal. We can. All right? But we just need people to be motivated to do it. And which means I have to be here every day streaming and everything, entertaining you guys, right? So really, the whole point here of this very brief pre-stream is to give you guys awareness of what's going on. So far, you know, things recently have been very positive around streaming, but I don't want people to say, "Oh, well, Phil's doing okay. Well, then forget it. I don't need to pledge to his Patreon. I don't need to sub. He doesn't need my support." No, I do. It's about ongoing support. It's about keeping it going, staying positive, right?
Staying positive
here every day and having this positivity and being able to share that. It's about ongoing to his Patreon. I don't need to sub. He doesn't need my support. No.
What a shitty thing to say. Someone could go there and it's like, oh, you know what? I don't think I need to give him my money because, you know, he seems to be doing okay, and, you know, I need to take care of myself, and, you know, I can't support him on 2 platforms, so I'm just gonna, you know, cheer occasionally and all that. But this is what he says about that.
Oh, I do. It's about ongoing support. It's about keeping it going, staying positive, right? Being here every day and having this positivity and being.
I like how he so closely ties money to positivity. Like, oh, it's about positivity, positive.
Able to share that with you, and then that being reciprocated, so that, you know, come April, oh God, now I don't have money to pay my taxes. Now we're back in the situation where by the end of the year, am I going to have to sell my house? You know, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to think about that.
I like how he has to think about selling his house at the end of the year. It's almost as if DSB comes up with a dramatic enemy for them to fight. You know, like 2015, it was the copyright strikes. 2016, it was YouTube ad revenue. 2017 was the taxes and the house and cat. But now he's struggling to find an enemy. But he's gonna go back to the house. Why at the end of the year? Anything could happen this year to make him sell the house, but no, it's at the end of the year that might be an issue. What? Okay, Phil.
You know, for a couple months, I've been on cloud 9 here because I passed that tax hurdle that I had in January. My girlfriend moved in. You know, I'm happy. I don't want to have to go back to worrying every day about finances.
Wait.
Talk
About
that. I don't even want to think about that. You know, for a couple months, I've been on cloud 9 here because I passed that tax hurdle that I had in January. My girlfriend moved.
He passed his tax hurdle in January. I guess I got another hurdle then. But that...
you know, I'm happy. I don't want to have to go back to worrying every day about finances. All right? I don't. So, you know, that being said, you know, it's all about going hand in hand, right? It's about that hand in hand. It is.
Yeah, dude, it's hand in hand. Patreon and Twitch subs, you gotta do both. Remember when he told his fans that at some point it would be great, you know, that they can choose how they want to support him? Remember that? Yeah. I'm glad that's a lie. I really am, because you know what? His fans, the fact that they constantly bail him out and they constantly give him money, they deserve to lose their money. They deserve it. You know what? DSB does earn this money that he's getting from his dumbass fans because they're too dumb to kind of think about where their money's going, and kind of like, when is it enough? And some of his fans are, some of the reasonable fans at least, are kind of pushing back about this, but like it's constantly nagging. Like it's sad. It's sad when
any of that, just because they were lucky. That's it. That's the only reason that Twitch push sub nagged content. It's not. You are constantly nagged.
It's sad when this Phil is more right than current Phil, because you'd think that you would get smarter as you get older, but for some reason Phil gets dumber. And this Phil like is pretty on the money with this Phil. He knew what was gonna happen once he went back to Twitch, and he's doing it now. It's literally like he told everyone, if I go back to Twitch, I'm gonna start nagging you guys to give me money. And he was trying to tell them that, and they didn't listen because his fans are slaves and they can't question their master. And then when he went back to Twitch, they're like, oh, he's constantly nagging. No, he's not. He's trying to be positive. He's trying to make sure that we're happy and the gameplay is good. We gotta give him money. Like, okay.
So let's be positive. Let's stick together here. Let's have fun.
Let's stick together.
And let's have a good stream of Q&A now. And then later tonight, I'm doing PUBG later tonight. Tomorrow I return to San Andreas and Secret of Mana. Saturday's going to be a really fun multiplayer
it's
day.
8 minutes in.
Call of Duty and Battlefront again, which I did 2 weeks ago and it was a hit. People actually really enjoyed me doing this, so I'm going to be doing it again.
God. Audible sip, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for everything, I had to do a pre-stream of awareness today because of everything that's been going on. Now, reminder, folks, this is a Q&A show. This is Ask the King. So please, do not, if you can at all help it, start cheering constantly or doing things and asking question. If you do have questions, cheers, but it was still gross. Okay, questions on top of questions. Then we'll do a Q&A, and then we're going to begin with the show. Sound up, because, I am starting to get a little nervous. Keep it up, because months, and your ongoing support. You guys have been really amazing the past couple of months.
You guys have been pretty amazing, but where's my subs? How ungrateful can this fucker be? I get, it's like if someone tipped him $1 million, he'll still cry about subs. He will still cry about it. But he needs the Twitch subs, dude. This guy.
And I hope
he got a $1,000 tip in December, and then he gets like $100 tips every month, and he cries about his sub goal. This guy is so ungrateful. Like, come on. And you know what the funny thing is? I kind of also want to search back, and I'm going to do this as you're watching Ask the King, and maybe I'll interrupt it, but I'm just going to search this. But I remember when he was playing Dark Souls. Is it Dark Souls or was it Demon Souls? I think it was Dark Souls. It's either Dark Souls 1 Redemption Run or 2. I think it was 2. Well, either one. He and his stream chat were saying how, this streamer gets $500 and, they didn't react, they didn't care, and this and that. You know what, if you give me that money, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. He starts shitting on other streamers because they might, $500, whatever. Phil gets $100. Yeah! He might go a little bit of fanfare about it, like, wow, thank you, King, for the $100 tip. What a way to start the night. He is the tip leader of the stream. Wow, thank you, King. I really appreciate it. But then when he gets $1,000 for a tip, all this fucking cringy ass nonsense. I don't know. I mean, it might be kind of nitpicking with the $1,000 one because that's a lot of money, and that probably I would probably be like blown away too if I got that much money in a tip. To be completely honest, I'd probably be like, oh my god, like, but like I don't know, it's weird. Oh, oops, wrong window.
Really hope that we can keep it up because, you know, I am starting to get a little nervous. It's not only it's one thing. Okay, Patreon dipped. I was expecting that. I was expecting Patreon to dip no matter what because nothing is really based off of it besides the monthly perks. But then when I see subs dip, right, I'm like, oh man, that's not good because the subs were supposed to make up for the fact that Patreon dipped. And if I'm losing subs too, now that's not good. You know, especially when I need the funds coming up in order to pay my taxes. I'm very nervous. All right. So that being said, please be mindful of what's going on, folks. If you want to contribute above and beyond, you know, just being a stream watcher, cheering the subbing and tipping on the stream is great. Pledging to my Patreon is great. These things all help me out tremendously. And I want to say again, thank you guys. But if you are going to cheer during the stream today, please reserve your questions for the end of the show where I may be doing a live Q&A segment. You know, I have plenty of questions already to answer. So please reserve your questions till the end. Sound good? All right. First of all, nice name. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream chat. He's laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm
okay, that's something else, but that was great. Ack.
Hey, first of all, nice name. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream chat. Who's laughing?
I want that sound clip for me so bad. I'm gonna get it. I want that so bad. That might be a that might be something. I love that. That was great. Like I clicked it randomly thinking that was the video, and then the since YouTube remembers where you left off, that's what that's what it picks up from. And then him look at the camera. Who's laughing? Oh god, that got me, man. Co-op and PUBG. I don't know if this is a good question.
So we're starting off this month.
No, we're not gonna watch that. Fuck PUBG. We're not doing that one. Okay, no.
Second question with your focus.
So the second question was about sponsorships. If someone was to sponsor me, hey man, I'm open to it. You know, it's great. I'm a great guy. You know, but you know, if you want viewership for sponsorships, maybe that's not gonna work out for you, sponsor dude. But you know what? I'll sponsor this pen company. How about that? The Dafix. I think it's Dafix. That Zebra Dafix makes this kind of pencil. It's a pencil. It's an electronic pencil, 0.7 lead. It's really good. It's a really good pencil. I love using this pencil. It's great for writing, great for drawing. This is like my favorite pencil. If I lose this pencil, no lie, I'd be really fucking upset if I lose this pencil. This is my favorite fucking pencil. So, you know, this is like my prized possession here. I mean, there's other stuff I treasure too, and I cherish and all that stuff. But like, you know, when it comes to lead and you know physical drawings, I always default to this pencil. It's so good. It has a nice thin, you know, like it feels good in your hand, and you know, it's like, you know, I always get lost in my drawings with this. And I'm being serious too. I'm not trying to be like, you know. This isn't a bit. This is me being serious. I really love this pencil. It's really good. It's a really good pencil. So there you go. Sponsor me, dude.
Mainly on Twitch, would you consider looking into sponsorships to help with your financial burden?
Well,
folks, in the past couple of months, it's funny. He asked these questions to be answered in December. We've now seen what happens when people try to get sponsor me. It doesn't work thanks to the trolls. So now you have your answer, Big Tone.
Yeah, it's the troll's fault that you said nasty shit and you have like a history of being toxic. Yeah, it's the troll's fault for that. Okay. The only one, like OP seats, I would feel bad. I would feel bad for that, but you know, as Tevin said, and which is kind of obvious, is that he shouldn't have been like, guys, I got a chair sponsorship, dude. You should have waited until he got the chair, which he did with the second sponsorship. But then that guy. I didn't feel bad. If anything, that guy was a fucking idiot. I felt bad for Phil that he went into business with a fucking idiot. That's the only thing I felt bad for him. He was gonna sponsor a fucking retard because he was like, oh, we can handle the negativity and this and that. Okay. Oh, this guy has this weird thing with his YouTube channel, and look at this. Oh, all right, Phil. This is scary. I'm scared now. I need to back away. I need to stop this right now. It's like, what? Like, and that to me, this screams a scam. Because I said this at the time as well. If you're doing a business and the guy just backs away immediately and that quickly and that easily, then that business isn't a legit business. Like, I mean, think about it. Let's say that Apple wants to sponsor someone. And someone says, oh, look at Apple, this, that. Apple's not going to go fucking, like, oh, fuck, we're a fucking company. Fuck it. And they'll continue doing their business. And it's dumb. And honestly, I might have said this, but the only reason why DSP went through these chair sponsorships is to get a free chair. He didn't care. He didn't care about about sponsoring these companies or anything. He just wanted the chair. And he banned a slave in his chat for questioning his master's chair sponsors. You can't question your master, DSP fans. You can't. You're not allowed to. And then once the deal went south, he still was a fan and all this stuff. I mean, like, that guy is the biggest cuck than anything else. Dude, everyone that's driving is like driving really fucking slow. It's really distracting. I keep thinking they're gonna turn on my driveway, but it's like they just keep driving past. But they drive so slow.
Sadly, it's not viable.
Not viable.
Number 3, what is your favorite part of the holiday season and why? What has changed from when you were younger to now?
Fuck the holiday season. I'm gonna get to
the holidays. You know, I like the Christmas season because obviously you get to decorate with the Christmas tree and Christmas decorations around the house. There's holiday music. There's holiday movies. A whole month where I get to watch like various holiday specials and movies over the course of the month, and it gets me in a real positive attitude. And I mean, this year that just passed, I was able to do so much holiday themed content. Holiday Ask the King. I did a holiday gaming marathon. I did a Christmas Day special event.
I don't care about holidays. Fuck it. Sorry if you like this question. Most memorable moments of interacting with the stream chat. For me, my favorite moment. I gotta say, I generally like it when I play fighting games. I love the chat when I do that because a lot of times, like, sure, it's like shit, like jokes on me about like how I play fucking Street Fighter 5. But the thing I like the most about when I play fighting games, about the comments, is that it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to experience the chat. Like when I fight a Ken player, it's like, oh, a Ken player. Oh man, we all know Ken players and this and that. Like it's kind of funny that then like some people like quote LTG. Like when I play against a Shoto. It's like, oh, shows aren't real characters, get that ass banned, that kind of stuff. I love that. I love that kind of stuff because that's kind of, like, good. It's so spirited. It's not like, it's not like someone's going into my chat and saying, like, fuck you, Theo, you suck ass, this and that. I mean, because it is what it is. Everyone there's to have a good time, and that's what I love about playing fighting games. I have a good time. Win or lose, I have a good time. And that's, like, my favorite moments I have with stream chats. Doing that. I also like it when, sometimes when I do art streams, usually, like, the stream chat's kind of chill, but sometimes that's kind of fun, too. But I really appreciate the fighting game commentary, too. But if I were to throw in YouTube comments into this, I would honestly say, like, the video where I was in a bad mood doing, like, the video on Cat, those were really good comments. Those are really awesome, and it's great. It's great. I have such a great group of people who watch my content, so that's my answer for that.
Big Tone asks, what are some of your most memorable moments interacting with stream chat? Well, I would definitely say, All right. In regards to stream chat interaction, just playing PUBG. Since I started playing PUBG, some of the cool interactions I've had, the discussions I've had, people actually getting to know me on a level that normally you wouldn't, because people ask these questions, via cheers or whatever, and I get to answer them. And it's like, wow, this is like definitely like a 2 to 2.5 hour Q&A session every time that Phil plays PUBG, because the game is so bare bones in what it is. Except for like usually the final few moments of every game, the final few 10 minutes of every 30-minute for like PUBG, because the game is like definitely like a 2 years or whatever, and I get to answer on a level that some of the cool interaction, just playing PUBG. Since I started playing PUBG, some of the cool interactions I've had, the discussions I've had, people actually getting to know me on a level that normally you wouldn't, because people ask these questions, via cheers or whatever, and I get to answer them. And it's like, wow, this is like definitely like
I thought that was That's the King. I thought we get to know you through your gameplay and commentary and vlogs. But we never knew him until we started giving him money during PUBG. And every time he does PUBG, he constantly whines about lag, about YouTube, about all this shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
And if Phil plays PUBG, because the game is so bare bones in what it is, except for like usually the final few moments of every game, the final few 10 minutes of every 30-minute game, I don't really need to focus that much on what's going on. I'm just running around looting and running and driving vehicles. So I have the opportunity to really interact with people.
And camping.
And I would say it's those interactions that really add, that people really like the fact that now you get to know me a little better by asking me various questions and stuff during those streams. I really have enjoyed them. I'm not playing PUBG on stream because I like the game. I'm playing PUBG on stream because I like the interaction I get to do with you when I play PUBG on stream. See what I mean? So that's been pretty cool. I'd also say during a lot of, like I said, the holiday events and things, having this fun atmosphere where I'm hanging out with people and we're all...
That didn't answer his question, though. He asked what was his favorite, like, what was the question? Most memorable moments interacting with the stream chat. Like, he's talking about moments. Not, what's your favorite game to talk with the chat or something. Like these aren't moments. These are describing him talking to chat. That's not a moment. Like, I describe more of a moment than anything else. Like, oh, my most memorable moment is when I play Street Fighter V and the chat just kind of like makes LTG jokes and all that stuff. That's a moment. It's like, well, I play PUBG and people talk to me and that's great. It's not a moment. Whatever.
Having great positive vibes and things going on during the streams is really awesome. I also think that some of the cool things that people have done in regards to like, oh, Phil, if you do really well in this game, we're all going to cheer and talk about it. That's cool to get those kind of interactions or even bounties and bonuses where before I had stream chat interaction, I never had those. But now it's like, if Phil can get a win this next match, or if Phil can, get a certain amount of kills, or if Phil could do this or that, there's a bounty. And now there's like an incentive for me to try to play well and do better in a game, which is pretty cool.
That is the dumbest fucking, like, oh, it's great when people, like, say that they're going to give me money. It's great. Like, he literally just said that. He literally said it's great when people give me money for playing video games and to do things that anyone can do. And then, when someone says, oh, you should do this, he's like, look, guys, you gotta give me something more reasonable, something that I can do, okay? Don't give me some... Like, he doesn't have to work for it. He weasels his way to get easy money. It's so fucking shitty. Like, if you go into his chat saying, oh, if you get 100 headshots or whatever in this match, I will give you $100 in a tip. He will tell you, look, man, I can't do that. That's not realistic, man. You gotta give me something more realistic because I can't do that in this game. Come on, man. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, why are you putting restrictions on my reward? I'm the one giving you the reward. And, like, honestly, someone should just say, like, when he says that, like, if someone says, oh, I should do this, and he says, look, I can't do that, that's not fair for me, or whatever. When he says that, you just say, well, you don't have a say for it, it's my money, so, either do this or you're not going to get the money or something, because it's their fucking money. And they're trying to give you a challenge. It's not much of a challenge when you have to talk down the challenge. That's fucking stupid. It's like if I go to a class and they have an exam And I'm like, well, Professor, look, I can't do this. You need to, like, change it right now. And make it so it's a little bit easier. Like, no, they're not gonna fucking do that. I mean, they might, like, give you more resources to help you study for the next one to make you, like, understand it better, but they're not gonna change their fucking exam for you. Like, come on.
Cool. So those I like as well. I mean, it's different. The stream chat interaction really has changed the whole face of what I do.
It ruined it.
Do I have absolutely specific cases of, oh my god, this is when stream chat really enhanced? You know, no, I don't really have that because every day I'm putting out how many hours of gameplay. It's hard for me to pinpoint and say, wow, I remember this one instance where this one thing this guy said was amazing. I can't really get that specific, but in general, just having the stream chat interaction has been really...
I'm not so surprised. He didn't pick the time when he got $1,000 in tip. I'm surprised he didn't say that. But you think that would be the go-to moment? Like, wow, I really liked it when I got $1,000 during my event. That was like amazing. I didn't expect someone to tip me that much money and this and that. He could have gone through the whole thing with that, but didn't do it. Missed opportunity. The one time he could have bragged about getting a lot of money, he doesn't do it. But then again, he probably doesn't want to talk about the $1,000 tip because he probably wants to keep the charade that he's a dirty e-beggar.
Amazing. So thanks for that, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. To keep going on, he says there are many streamers out there that do.
Oh, let me read the other question so I can answer it. Would I consider doing a collaboration? This question, I swear, gets asked every Ask the King. Like, I don't even want to do that thing I did last time where I was going through all of the Ask the Kings, but he gets the same fucking questions, the same ones. So we know the fucking answer to this. I mean, okay, tell you guys what. If he starts out with something different than he usually says, if he doesn't say anything about the detractors about this, then we'll listen to the rest of it. But let's see.
Collaborations to draw in viewership. Would you ever consider doing something along those lines? Again, I hate to say it, folks. People don't seem to realize who I am in the situation I'm in. And again, certainly not anything of my fault, nothing that I want or I desire, and it's not like I'm sitting here being negative and toxic every day, all day. I'm not. But
yeah, you are.
Sadly, there's these toxic idiots that follow me around, like a bad hemorrhoid on your ass you can't get rid of.
Oh, we're toxic. Oh, okay. Says the guy who has stream chat where he has a mod that's borderline racist and transphobic. Well, I don't know if that Anonymous is transphobic, but I know he's racist. He pretty much is on the line with that. He could be. I mean, that Anonymous doesn't seem like he's a very nice guy to talk to. He shat on War Dog Leader for having a dead brother, which is, you know, shit tier, I know. I mean, but he's not toxic. So the guy who shat on War Dog Leader about his dead brother isn't toxic. Okay.
And who would want to collaborate with me, right? When you know you're going to get that element spill over to you, all right?
No one's going to give a fuck about the person you're collaborating with. They might tell them, like, oh, don't collaborate with him. And then, like, well, I did anyway. They're going to be like, oh, well, that sucks. And then Sean DSP again. We're not going to listen to the rest of it. We know the deal.
I don't know what to tell you, Big Town.
I thought it was big dumpster, but it's not. But so, idea: Twitch IRL streams for reviews. This is a good question because it's great how DSP kind of like doesn't make any sense of it, but I just do streams. I have nothing to add to that.
Last but not least, he says, I have an idea for your reviews if it sounds possible. You should do a Twitch IRL stream and talk about a cluster of games briefly. Then between each game, encourage people to tip, share, and sub, and have a chance for their questions to be answered. Why you feel that way on specific topics. Just a thought if that would be possible. Honestly, I'm going to be real honest with you, Big Tom.
He does it already, though. It's called Hate Live.
Since I stopped doing reviews in September of last year, Yes, there may be 100 people who are disappointed, but in general, I haven't really seen a big influx of people. Man, Phil, I'm so disappointed and angry that you're not doing formal game reviews anymore. The bottom line is most people can get a feeling of how I feel about a game. Just
about this attitude he has pisses me off. Why does it piss me off? You might ask. You're like, Theo, no, he's this and that. So when he stopped doing reviews, everyone was saying, Phil, I wish you did reviews. Come on, Phil, I want you to do reviews. Please do reviews. He told them, no, not do reviews, guys, and that. And then he says, and then after all that, after he shat on those people who wanted reviews, they kind of like leave, and his brainwashed fans are like, okay, he doesn't want to do reviews, okay. So they think that, and then, so every time when one guy asks him, oh, why don't you do reviews? He's like, no one wanted him, no one's talking about him. Yeah, because they all left. It's like why his Nintendo game coverage is trash. Because he burned those bridges with Nintendo fans. He kept shitting on Nintendo and constantly being shitty to them. And he's like, oh, well, clearly it's fucking... No one cares about Nintendo. Okay.
Just by watching me play it. You don't need to watch a formal 20-plus minute review of me either ripping a game a new asshole or kissing a game's butt and giving the... You don't need that. There are people out there, that's all they do. They're not gamers like me who are here streaming constantly all day and then take time away from the things that they're primarily good at to then do a game review. That's all they do, right? The thing is, here's the thing.
But that's really dumb. Just say, oh, just watch me play a game and you'll get an idea of what I think of the game. Because most of the time he's just angry that he dies a lot, so he kind of overinflates rage. And he says, fuck this game sucks. And then says, oh, I like the game. So it's really hard to tell because like any other gamer, I mean, it's not like that, oh, he can't, rage in a game. Everyone rages in games. And if they say they don't rage, they're lying. Everyone rages. But, you can't sit there and say that. I mean, it's like you're sitting there with someone playing a game. They're going to get angry when they can't get past something. And then they're going to say, wow, this is stupid. And they get angry. Like there are moments where I play a video game and I might struggle in a scene, in a part of a game, and get really upset about it. I'm like, this fucking sucks. This is terrible. I don't want to play this anymore. Those kind of rage, like those kind of moments. Like you get really angry about it. And that's just in the moment rage. I mean, that's just in the moment. And then when you figure out, you're like, okay, finally you get to go on, and you start to enjoy the game over and over. There are some exceptions where, like, I might get turned away completely from a game because I can't get past a certain part. But, like, that's just human nature. I mean, everyone experiences games of difficulty differently. Like, if you suck at Cuphead and you're bad at it, like, let's say that you constantly have issues with Cuphead, or when you play Cuphead, you're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I died, okay. No, you're going to get fucking angry. When you put all that time, you're like, oh, I'm right at the end, I can kill the final boss, and then you die. You're not going to sit there and be like, okay. Like, you're going to be like, oh, come on, what the fuck? I was, like, right there. You piece of shit, come on. Like, you're going to be angry. So it's really hard to fucking gauge his thought on the game because he gets a lot of that in-the-moment rage. So if I go watch a stream of his, and then he starts saying, fuck this game, what a piece of shit, fuck this game. That doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement or even a thought or a comprehensive thought. And then, on top of that, you want me to sit through him watching and play through the entire game to get an idea of what the game is going to be? That spoils the game. Like, why would I want to sit, like, if I was considering getting The Evil Within 2, let's say, do I have to watch him play the entire game just to get his thoughts? Like, I can skip around, sure, but, like, how do I know that there's going to be a part in the game that I don't like, but I might have skipped over that part? Like,
the reason that I really feel
so dumb
that
he could have done this in live, which he does,
is because I'm a jack of all trades. When I started out on YouTube way back when in 2008, I did raw gameplay, then I branched to game reviews, then I branched to vlogging, right? I wanted to basically diversify myself on YouTube so I wasn't just known for one particular thing. The problem is, then other people started being known on the internet for just doing one particular thing. So
What?
this guy is the game review guy. He does really good game reviews. So you go watch him do his game reviews, and that's what he's popular for. This guy's a great.
No one on YouTube does one thing. No one. Like, a lot of people broke out, branched out and did like vlogging channels, review channels, and gameplay channels. Mostly just gameplay channels and their main channel. Like Adam from Your Movie Sucks has a channel where he talks about movies, and he has a channel where he plays games. And now he has a podcast channel that he shares with Ralph and the guy from I Hate Everything. And they all branched out to do their own thing. They all have different channels. They all have diversity. I have diversity. I have a fucking React channel, and I have a main channel that I do a lot of like original videos that are art and other stuff. I mean, that channel itself is also kind of diversified in of itself. But like, if I want to do a video that like is this dumb drama video like this and all of that, I'll do this. Like, this is fine. I don't care what really happens to this channel, but I like doing this channel, like uploading videos to this channel when it's dumb videos like this.
Streamer. He does really great raw streams and fun stuff. You go watch that guy. Me, I do everything. And I can't. I'll be honest with you guys. I can't continuously upkeep everything. I can't be here 5 to 8 hours a day doing fun streams for you, then somehow miraculously still have time to do a highly edited game review when I beat a game, then still do the vlogging I'm doing over here, but then be able to come back and have a personal life behind the scenes. It's not possible. All right?
He does like, what, 2 vlogs a week? Like, outside of Ask the King and Hate Live, he doesn't really upload that much on the vlogging channel. And he just watches fucking Netflix. He could balance his personal life better. He could wake up early for starters, but he can't do that. I don't know why.
You know, something's got to give. And so sadly, because YouTube kind of broke itself last year with the ad revenue, and since when I know I make these edited videos for YouTube, I make next to no money. I'll give you an example. The most recent episode of DSP Tries It, I went out and probably spent about $15 on food. So far, I've made about $4.50 ad revenue on the video. So just imagine that. I put all this time and effort into a really highly edited review, hours of work, 4 or 5, maybe more hours of work. So that's 1 or 2 streams I don't do. No revenue for me. I put it on YouTube and I make $4. See what I mean? I got to be realistic. I got to do what works for the business. I got to do what works for me. And for me, doing these kind of streams, having fun with you guys on stream, that's the way to go. The old school, do a review doesn't work. Now, what Big Tone is suggesting, okay.
I like how he complains about, like, how he doesn't, what's it called? Oh my god, why am I blinking? He can't do a review because he'll get $5 out of it. But, like, accumulation, like, you get, like, I thought $1 a month was amazing. Like, oh, if everyone just tips in $1, like, wouldn't $5 also benefit him? Good question. Oh wait, what's wrong?
Hello everyone, and welcome to the King of Hate Vlogs. This is my YouTube destination for my thoughts being...
Okay, we're just gonna exit out of that.
Don't do a highly edited review like you used to do. Instead, do a stream where you go through recent games and you do live reviews talking. Honestly, I don't think that's what people come for me for anymore. They don't, I don't think so. I don't think that people come here to hear me give a highly, detailed review anymore. There may have been a time when that was the case, but I think that's a bygone era. I think people now have their go-to people who they want to go to for game reviews, okay? For me, you want to see me play a game, have fun with it, or rage at it, or whatever, interact with you guys, have a good fun time, and put on a really entertaining stream where it feels like a fun and safe social atmosphere.
I love that I say it all. I gotta stop. I gotta whip myself every time I say that. But this guy says that, well, You guys can find other people to get reviews. You don't come from me, but like he's all about his own fucking opinion. Like, oh, you should experience with how I play the game and blah 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 blah. I don't care what big real life reviewers are. So then he has no right to complain about reviewers. Then
that's what people are coming here for, and that's what's working. That's why I'm still here.
If you're looking for the rage, then why did you drop Dragon Ball FighterZ? Oh, because the online sucks. But let me continue playing PUBG, which also sucks. Okay.
If I didn't do that in 2017, I wouldn't be here. I would have had to sell my house, and I wouldn't have been able to pay my bills. Okay. So that's why, I do it that way, and that's why my game reviews went away in 2017 around September. I just stopped doing them. And honestly, yes, initially a few people, I got a few dozen messages, maybe. I'm disappointed Phil's not reviewing games anymore.
By the way, that GIF is so fucking accurate. Because it's him holding tip jars like this, like a whore, and that's what he is. That's what he is now. He's a Twitch whore. He has to hold on. You know what? I gotta do this again. I'm sorry, everyone.
Any of that, just because they were lucky. Done the same thing. Bottom line is Twitch is a bad. You are constantly nagged.
Yeah, exactly. Well put.
But after about a month or two, people stopped asking. And instead it was, well, seems more interested in just focusing on the gameplay and the fun streams that Phil puts out. And that's been what's working. So I'm going to go with what works. I am. I'm going to do what works. And as Vendatus just said, he says, Phil does kind of do mini reviews in the credits when they roll for a game anyway. He gives his kind of overall feelings about the game. That is correct, and I've always been doing that.
Yeah, come to the part of the playthrough where the ending is going on, and listen to me talk about the game. Because that's what people want. They want to run the risk of getting spoiled on a game they're not sure if they want to buy just yet. Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. What it is ease of access. There's some people who I absolutely am so, I've been so brainwashed and or trained in my head to think that the only way someone...
Brainwashed? Phil, you do that. You brainwash people, not these randoms that you're talking about. You do that. You brainwash people. Get out of here. Yeah, okay.
Could do a review is a formal video on YouTube. And that's if there's no formal video, that people didn't review the game. But I do review every game.
That's not a review, though. What?
I play. And that's if there's no formal video that people did, way someone could do a review. Brainwashed and or trained in my head to think that the only way someone could do a review is a formal video on YouTube. And that's if there's no formal video that people didn't review the game. But I do review every game.
How are they brainwashed to think that? That's just stating an observation. He literally said he doesn't do game reviews. He told us that multiple times. Okay.
Game I play.
But I guess I was brainwashed to hear that. Okay.
Like literally, when I played Dragon Ball FighterZ, if you watched the end of my story mode, I told you what I thought about it in the credits. If you watch my online play, every time I play the game online, I'm giving you my opinions. You don't need a formal video where for 25 minutes I summarize all of my thoughts. All you gotta do is watch a couple videos and you've got my review.
Okay, we'll do this. Let's go to DSP Gaming and let's do that. So, what the fuck? DSP Gaming. Let's see. Gee,
Hello.
You know what? I want to know DSP's thoughts on PUBG. Wait, what?
Hello.
Oh, Secret of Mana. Sorry, I thought that was like Street Fighter 5. I thought that was Sakura. I was like, what the fuck? Sakura? Then it's, Secret of Mana. Alright, I want to know what he thinks of PUBG. I gotta watch this.
Well, we're already down to 40, right? And it's gonna get even narrower, because look, the island circle's getting narrower.
I see he has $100. He's a monthly $100 tip. Okay. Look at chat. Look at chat. Look at chat. Okay. Look at chat. Look at chat. Okay. Look at. Wow, this is very informative.
Honest, looking for the support from people has worked out way more than working on YouTube and just relying on YouTube to work. You know, YouTube is an unreliable way to get rid of my condo in Connecticut. Yeah, he says, have I found out a plan to get rid of it? Nothing I can do. I can't short sell it. They won't let me. Oh, here's a number. Just call this number and talk to...
Man, he's really giving us his thoughts on PUBG. I mean, yeah, he does talk about PUBG and his thoughts on it, but, like, you really have to, like, sit through all of these videos to find it. Like, really? Okay. I want to see his thoughts on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Alright, so we did the gym, now I want to do the 0 missions. Let's head over there. This is what everyone wants me to do, the 0 missions. People have been asking for this the entire time that they ever heard that I was going to play this game again. They wanted 0 missions. I want to see what's inside. Here. 3 identical guys are walking around in here, look.
Oh, there's identical guys. Wow.
3 idiots just walking in a fucking circle. How do I get out? Air raid.
Wow, that's very informative. That's really informative. That's like the most informative I've ever seen, guys. Let's see. Oh, he uploaded this, which is his thoughts on Dragon Ball FighterZ, but that's a pre-stream. Okay. What about this? Maybe he tells us here.
Alright, I'm facing some guy who's similar rank to me. Played a few more matches.
Very informative. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from that.
But people, again, it's not, I don't want to say it's an element of laziness. For them, it's more of an element of convenience to have it summarized somewhere.
Oh, he doesn't say it's lazy.
Where you've been so, an element of laziness, you've got my review. But people, again, it's not, I don't want to say it's an element of laziness. For them, it's more of an element of convenience to have.
That's basically what he's saying, though. He literally just used a different term to say laziness. Like, well, people who like, I don't want to say people hate M&Ms, but they just, they just are not a fan of M&Ms. Like, that means the same fucking thing.
Have it summarized somewhere. You've been so, again, so trained in your head, you must have a formal review somewhere or it doesn't count.
Because no one fucking wants to sit through an entire game to get your thoughts. They just want a quick video that sums up everything.
I get that, but that's not where I'm headed, folks. The future is a lot different for me now, especially with the dawn of streaming.
He's not
and everything.
toxic, but if you want a review from him, you're brainwashed. And you want convenience. But he's not toxic, guys. He's not a toxic person. He doesn't okay.
Me now, the way I'm doing it, things are a lot different. So don't expect formal reviews. Honestly, unless there's a massive demand, I really want to see Phil's reviews back. I don't see a reason why I would come back to doing a full stream of just reviewing stuff. Okay? I'd much rather just play games.
Everyone literally was begging you to do reviews, and you chat on them. And they either left or they stopped asking because you were angry and they don't want to piss off their master.
Games to have fun with you guys, to be real.
Okay. He wants to be real. Take a sip. Chew the water.
So here you go. And now you got an idiot in the stream chat.
Idiot in the stream chat.
Basically saying that I said that viewers are lazy, which I didn't, so you can enjoy your time out. See what I mean? Everything I say, oh, this is hilarious. Phil just said his viewers are lazy. I literally didn't say that.
Yeah, you just use a different word. He's so dumb. Just because you didn't say the exact word, the explicit word, the most exact word, doesn't mean you didn't say that. Come on. And this is the guy that if you went around telling him, oh, Phil, I suggest you do this. He was like, stop demanding me. Okay? You're demanding. But Phil, I'm just saying I suggest. Yeah, you say you suggest, but you really are demanding. Okay, you know that, right? You're demanding. Okay, but if someone says, "Oh, but he can use words and change words and all of that," like the obvious one is participation. That one is the most obvious one, because in that I don't know, I don't remember I said this in another video, but he said that, oh, well, in the in the old vlog, he's like, oh, click on the ads and this and that, right? That video where he literally says, click on the ad so I can make money or whatever. Phil says, well, I had to have said that click on the ads for participation. That's different. It's like, so you confirm that saying that participation is code for give me money. Okay.
I said that people have been programmed to think that if there's not a
toxic
formal game review somewhere, it doesn't count. Well, if Phil didn't put out a formal game review, he never reviewed Dragon Ball FighterZ. Well, actually, I did. I reviewed the multiplayer and I reviewed the single player in their respective video series and streams, but unless you watch it, you wouldn't know that, right? So that's what you got to look for in the future. And I'm sorry, but, you know, people in the stream chat who are going to be, you know, talking shit, enjoy your timeouts and ban. I mean, what else can I say? I'm not going to be sitting here answering your question and then literally 5 seconds later you twist my words. Idiots.
What?
All right. A few
Okay.
shout-outs. We've got Eternal Napalm, who did a 100-bit cheer and said, what is your favorite game this generation? I don't even have one, and I hate when people ask me for favorites simply because I'm not that kind of person.
Come on.
This is definitively my favorite game ever. I'm not like that. If you ask me, gee, what's your favorite game for the past few months? You know, then I'll think, gee, what games came out at the end?
Really? Really, dummy? Okay. My favorite game of the PlayStation 4 generation, honestly, is Nier Automata. I love that game. That game is really good. It's like, it does replayability right. So I like that game a lot. A game I like in the PS3 generation, PS3 360 generation, I would like to say, I can look at my collection, honestly, but if I were to go off the cuff, like just like on the top of my head, I'd probably go with Gears of War 3. I know that sounds very generic, but I had good memories of that game. There was one time I got really drunk. I had like a 12-pack of beer, and I had to go back to school like 2 days or whatever. So I was like, okay, I gotta finish this beer before I leave. So I had to get really drunk and play Gears of War 3. I played online, and I was kicking ass. I know that sounds like kind of like me drinking myself off here, but like that was like amazing. And I would get everyone down and run up to them and say, "Oh, how does that feel?" It was great. I loved it. It was my favorite moment I've had in that game. The other one I would say is Metal Gear Online, but Gears of War 3 I just have a more funness of, just because of that, and just like I like the online a lot more. So that's for me. That is that's my selection. I know it's like not the most exciting one or interesting. I mean, again, as I said, I would have to look at my actual collection and actually see, you know, because usually, you know, if I see a game that I really like of all time, I always gravitate to play that game more. So I have to look at my collection. Gears of War 3 is on top of my head because I'm kind of missing that game. I kind of miss playing that game. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess.
End of the year, and I'll weigh in balance or whatever. But I don't have a game that's my favorite of this generation or anything like that. I don't think in absolutes, all right? So thank you for the cheer.
That's a really
Honestly,
dumb response. Garbage.
What's up, Jonathan Rojas? You the 75-bit cheers. How you doing today? Ready for the PUBG stream later tonight? Yep, I am playing PUBG later tonight. Good to see you, Jonathan.
Excited.
Thank you for the cheer. Big Tone did 100-bit cheers. And thanks for answering my questions, Phil. Thank you, and apologies to you for your answers, right?
Right.
Nick cheered and said, when you beat a game and the credits roll, could you put your webcam on full screen and make that a separate video for reviews?
Look at that. Listen to this, and this sounds like kind of like a smart idea, but this is how DSP's reasoning
Said, when you beat a game and the credits roll, could you put your webcam on full screen and make that a separate video for reviews? No, because then you're going to have music from the game running in the background.
But you're partnered with Curse. Like, and you already do that. Why don't you just do that?
There's no reason. There's literally no reason for me to do formal game reviews ever again.
What the
If you
fuck?
want these highly edited, highly detailed, formal reviews, there's people out there who do them, and that's all they do, and they're known for it, and you can watch their formal reviews. If you want to know my opinion, you watch the credits roll of a single-player game, or you watch my...
Watch the credits roll of the single-player game. Yeah, then why don't you just expand your webcam? So we have to look at the credits and then see and like look at this tiny little face cam, like you know, like that's like this size. Hold on, not this is too big, but like it's like this. All right, guys. This is my opinion of the game. It's really good. It's amazing. It's so good. It's you know, it's easy. I get to walk in a straight line. It's perfect. Like, really? You cannot do this. Alright, guys, my opinion of this game, blah, 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 blah. He can't do that. Okay. What is there? Oh. That's... Oh, okay, that's why there's that bar there. Okay. I was confused for a second. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Opinions when I'm playing multiplayer. It's not rocket science. It's all there for you. Okay.
Okay.
Big Tone also did a 50-bit series. I also subbed, but now it's not letting me share. What I've noticed, although sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. You know what? Keep your eyes peeled. The reason I say that is, like, for example, I have a Twitch Prime sub that I give to my friend Tolo over on his channel. You know, once a month when it renews or whatever, I sub to him. And usually the share button never pops up. But then I come back a day or two later, and now it says, "Oh, do you want to share that you subbed?" Yeah, I did 2 days ago. I might as well do it now. So, there you go. All right, let's jump back into Patreon questions. These next batch of questions are all from Nick, incidentally. So, let's answer some of Nick's questions. He says, first of all,
this is weird.
You classify yourself as a variety streamer who does playthroughs or coverage of many different games, and you move on when you're done with them. Is there a way you would become a niche streamer with games that you specialize in, like
Oh, okay, this question. Let's see. Let's Players live stream. Oh. Here it is. If I were a niche streamer, I almost wrote this. If I were a Nick streamer, and I'd be like, oh, I stream pineapples all day. If I were a niche streamer, what kind of games would I play? I play whatever I fucking want. I'm already a niche streamer as it is. So.
Dark Souls or fighting games. Honestly, probably not. Here's the thing. Do I like games from Software? Honestly, streamer, different games. First of all, you classify yourself as a variety streamer who does playthroughs or coverage of many different games, and you move on when you're done with them. Is there a way that you would become a niche streamer with games that you specialize in, like Dark Souls?
Whatever.
Or fighting games. Honestly, probably not. Here's the thing. Do I like games from Software? Absolutely, I did. I've played them all, right? I've played every single one. Do I like
hold on.
Absolutely, I did.
What was his face? Look at this face. He looks fucking stoned. Oh my god, what a great face. Do you get a good image of me? Absolutely, I do. I love From Software games. What a great face he has.
I've played them all, right? I've played every single one.
And then he bugs his eyes open.
Well, at least all the ones that were of that Souls mentality. I know that From Software made some games before the Souls games and stuff like that I didn't play. Do I like fighting games? Of course I do. I mean, I wouldn't play every single one if I didn't. I wouldn't go back to, you know, playing the old school fighters every once in a while if I didn't love these fighting games, right? Just a no-brainer. Yes, I love them.
But, yeah, he loves them so much he drops them all. Like, I might have talked about this before, but it's like a cycle. So like, he gets the game. He buys the fighting game. He plays it for a while. He goes against scrubs, and he's like, "Wow, this is a good game. Wow, they got it right. Yeah." And then he starts getting matched within a few weeks, 2 days. From days to weeks or so, he starts getting matched with people who play the game either as much as him or more. And then is when the opinion starts to shift. He's like, "Wow, it's the netcode. It's terrible. Piece of shit. Fuck this game. I'm done." And then deletes the game and never goes back to it. He has done this with Injustice 2, Tekken 7, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which isn't really surprising, honestly. And he did it with Dragon Ball Fighters and Ultra Street Fighter 2. But Ultra Street Fighter 2 is kind of a slight exception though, because that player base kind of died. So he does kind of have a reason why he's not doing that anymore.
Do I love?
I call it the Street Fighter 5 treatment, because he loved that game. He played it a lot, and then by the end of the year, he's like, "I'm done with this game. This piece of shit. Fuck this game." And that's what happens to a lot of fighting games. He loves them for a while, and then he just drops them. And I could have sworn, I don't have a good memory of this, but I could have sworn he at least enjoyed Marvel Infinite for what it is. He hated the game, sure, but I could have sworn he was like, this game is a piece of shit, but I enjoyed it. Like, he kind of had like a PUBG mentality with it, and then he ultimately dropped it because he hated the game, because he got bodied.
Stuff to the point where I would want to really hardcore get into one genre and just play the fuck out of it.
PUBG.
So that I can say, oh, now I can become a speedrunner, I can become like a high-level player.
Is a
Not really. Now,
he's honestly a fucking PUBG streamer. He finds excuses to play that game all the time.
I'm certainly not saying this would never happen, but what I can tell you is, in particular, especially the past few years, there hasn't been any games or fighting games in particular that have piqued my interest to the point where I'd want to do that.
Oh,
I honestly thought...
Dragon Ball Fighters?
With Street Fighter V, with all the promises that Capcom gave us,
what promises?
This is going to be a throwback to the classic.
I never heard Capcom say, "Oh, Street Fighter V is a throwback." I never heard
games
that.
of the past is going to, you're going to want. If you played Super Turbo, you're going to love Street Fighter V. Fuck you, Cap. What a bunch of liars. The game plays nothing like Super Turbo. The game is, it's just a shame that they lied to us. But, I was gung-ho. I was ready to go full force into Street Fighter V, and if it was good and I liked it, I was going to play it hardcore.
There literally isn't anything about it.
Travel to tournaments. And then it ended up being terrible at launch. So, it kind of dashed my hopes and dreams. And since then, honestly, I mean, there hasn't been... games like Tekken, Injustice, do I like them?
Capcom never said that about fucking Street Fighter V. Where do you get this information?
But I don't like them enough to the point where I want to play them at a competitive level, and I would sink tons of time to be this one kind of streamer. And there really hasn't been any good Street Fighter games. Now, again, with the upcoming Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection in May, it's got Super Turbo. It's got Third Strike.
There hasn't been any good Street Fighter games. There's been... The only release, like, what, 2? Street Fighter 5 and Ultimate Street Fighter 2. And then they're going to release the collection in May. Okay.
Games are there that I know I'm good at, and I could have a lot of fun with playing at a higher level. Will I maybe play those more hardcore? Maybe. We'll see. But
it's going to get the Street Fighter 5 treatment. He's going to love it for a while. It's a throwback. Wow. And then when he starts getting bodied, he'll say the netcode's shit. Capcom lost their way. Capcom is a piece of shit. They can't make fighting games anymore. Wah. There's not been a single fighting game. Not a single one where he didn't complain about the netcode not being perfect for his fat ass. Like, what do you expect? It's fucking online play. Like, if you play an online game and expect flawless connections, you're a fucking idiot. Unless, like, you... I don't know. I don't even know how you can expect no lag in a fighting game online. Like, how do you not expect that? I don't know. I mean, there are games that do it better, sure. There's games that, like, might, have a better way to handle it. But still, like... At the end of the day, it has lag.
Again, I don't want to get my hopes up like I did with Street Fighter V, and then the game sucks at launch, the netcode's terrible, the game's too crap. Let's see what happens with this collection coming up, and we'll go from there. Fair enough?
That game's going to get dropped, TBH. That or we'll just play Street Fighter 2 because that's a safe space game.
Let's keep going. Nick had a bunch of questions. He says, what do you think is the difference between a Let's Play and a live stream? I've seen a lot of creators.
The difference is, Nick, what the fuck are you even talking about?
I've seen a few creators I follow do this new thing where they record the Let's Play parts during the week, and they do a stream during the weekend. Obviously, both methods have their advantages over each other, so there's interaction for live streams with the ability to edit with Let's Plays, but do you think that they are separate products because of it? Because typically both methods are used for a full playthrough. Well, from what I've seen, I actually know a particular streamer who does raw gameplay and records the raw gameplay with his streams. During the week, he edits that footage and creates Let's Plays for YouTube via edited stream footage. So it would be like the best of his playthrough is the videos that he
Ooh.
releases on his YouTube channel. He doesn't release the raw streams. I think what he does,
Ooh.
he keeps the raw streams on Twitch, but then he edits those and releases that on YouTube as a best of, okay?
Ooh.
This guy, by the way, has a ridiculous amount of subs, a ridiculous amount of views. He makes a ton of money, so he has the ability to do this. He's not like me where I need to be here every single day live streaming for you guys to make enough money to pay my bills. All right?
Bills.
If I had the flexibility where I could take
My
2-3
bills.
days off a week, yeah, more than likely what I would probably do is I would do live streams 2-3 days a week, and then the other 2-3 days a week I would edit, and I would have those videos go live on YouTube. And it would be a hybrid of kind of the best formula of what people like on YouTube with the best formula of what people like via live streams. However, I'm not big like them. I don't make money like them. I can't afford to do that. You guys know I have to be here almost every day, right? If not every day. You know, now is the change where I'm going to have one day off a week, but I can't. I can't afford it. If I did that, literally, if I started editing the videos for YouTube 2-3 days a week and only stream 2-3 days a week, I would be out of business within 2 months and lose my house. So I can't do it. I have to be here every single day.
Every single day. Every single day,
you know?
guys.
That's the situation I'm in. It sucks. I wish I was a bigger person, you know, bigger streamer with more popularity. I don't. You know, it's a pipe dream. That's the problem. People say, like Nick just said, oh, I see what other streamers and YouTubers do it. Yeah, and guess what? I guarantee you every fucking single one of them is bigger than me, or they don't do it full time. They have another job. I can't do it like that. All right?
Yeah, you can't get another job, guys. That's hard.
Another question. With your girlfriend moving in, having a second income, the growth of subs on Twitch, rumors of Amazon's new YouTube competitor, do you predict that in the near future you'll be able to upgrade quality even further, like hiring an editor, investing in a new PC, doing...
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say this also about Cat. This is the thing that I really am a little annoyed. Oh, whatever, with his fans. Actually, his fans are just toxic people, so you know my thoughts on his fucking dumbass fans. Like, I don't want to do a video, honestly. I keep wanting to do one, but anyways. This girl, well, you know, has some interest in Phil for whatever reason. Okay, fair enough, you know, whatever. She can date whoever she wants. But the way that DSP and his chat talks about her, doesn't sound like that they care about her as a person. It sounds like they care more about her wallet and her ability to cook and clean. That's all they talk about with her. They don't talk to her about her as if she's like a human. Like, they talk to her as if she's a slave. Like, oh, Phil, it's great you have someone to cook for you. Phil, are you excited that your girlfriend is moving in and she'll be able to cook and do all this stuff for you? Yeah, man, it's great. I'm so happy to have found Cat. Like, what the fuck? Okay, imagine if you had a girlfriend and you tell her, look, you know, I told my fans that you're my girlfriend, and she's like, oh, okay. And let's say she was cool with that, and she's like, oh wow, what do they think? And like, well, they're excited that you get to cook and clean and help me pay the bills. I guarantee she'll either leave the relationship and just leave or tell you to like stop it. Tell them to stop it because that's really, really messed up. And the thing is that, like, I'm sure at some point, if a detractor or a rando comes in saying that kind of shit in his chat, he's probably gonna ban them. But if it's a forum mod, like, if that anonymous mouse says, Phil, it's great that your girlfriend cooks for you, he's gonna be like, yeah, man. But if someone, like a detractor, like if I go in there and say, oh, Phil, it's great that you have someone that does all the work for you, he's gonna be like, wow, what a hater. Ban him. Get that ass banned.
Reviews again. I already answered the reviews question. How long do you think it will take for you to reach that stage of your life? Listen, people love to go way ahead and jump the gun. What you guys don't realize is that, yes, I say between last year, early this year, things are looking good. Things are on the up. However, when things go up, now I owe more taxes. And this is what's bullshit about the United States. You earn more, that means you live a better life, right? No, you earn more, now you pay more, and it negates, and now you're back to where you were. That's kind of what's happening with me right now, is last year, with the live streaming, I made a little bit more money, which was great. For the first time ever, I had an increase in my income.
And now people have to pay more, and then they're going to pay more and more and more and more. This doesn't sound like a pyramid scheme. No, this sounds legit, guys.
from what I was making yearly. But because of that, now I owe more taxes, and now I'm supposed to magically pull this money out of thin air, even though I spent it all on paying my bills and shit. Now I'm supposed to have all this money to pay these federal taxes and state back taxes and all the tax bullshit.
Tax bullshit.
It's stupid because I saved and or had enough money based off of what the taxes were estimated they were supposed to be last year. And now they're higher than that because I made more money. But how was I supposed to know I was going to make more money? When you have a business like this, there's no way.
Maybe you could just expect that that when you tell people that you're nervous and you do drives, you should expect more money.
You can tell what you're going to make. At the beginning of last year, business was way down because YouTube ad revenue was terrible. How was I supposed to predict that Twitch would be great by the end of the year?
But that's like how all jobs are. Like how Apple released the iPhone X. How was Apple gonna know that people are gonna be okay with a $1,000 phone? Like it just happened to work out for them. But like they could have lost a lot of money off of a phone that people would be like, oh no, this is ridiculous. I'm not buying anymore. How is Apple supposed to know that that would be a profit maker? They don't. They just assumed that people would buy the phone regardless, which is kind of true. But it is what it is.
There's no way to tell. Okay. So it really is the way that the United States tax system works is complete bullshit. They expect that everyone who owns their own business is rolling in dough. At any moment, I could just pay you thousands of dollars because I made more money. Now I'm supposed to have all this money to pay the federal government, even though it's not in reality how it fucking works.
So if you make $1,000, and then the government's like, okay, you'd be expected to pay $1,000, and then maybe you should have saved that $1,000 for the taxes? I don't know.
Will there be a second income here? First of all, it didn't happen. Second income is not here yet. Kat's been here for about a week. We just worked on getting her driver's license. Now we got to get her car insurance. We got to get her health insurance. We're working on all this stuff. Then she can start her job. Then within a couple of weeks, yes, there'll be some additional income. It's not like, oh, she's here immediately. There's all this money rolling in. It's not how life works, okay?
But you literally were hyping up Kat as if she was gonna immediately start to work. He literally said that in a fucking pre-stream. Oh, my Kat gets here, she'll go immediately to work. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? He might have meant that in the terms of her being a slave. I have a feeling that the moment that she moved in, DSP had her cook a meal for him. Okay, you arrived home, honey. Here's a kiss. Now cook din. Whip her into shape. You gotta make sure that the slave knows the schedule.
We knew this when this happened. We knew that this was gonna happen.
By the way, actually, I wanna do this. Instagram. They call me DSP. I wanna show. I wanna. What the fuck? An error. What error? Come on. What the fuck? Okay. So I wanna show you guys something. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Okay. Slow cooker. Then she makes this, right? And then she makes banana bread, right? And then she makes muffins, right? Right. Out of all of these, so far, the convections, like the bread and the muffins, are the only thing that she makes that Leanna never made. But I could have sworn Leanna made this same dish before. I might be going crazy with this, but I honestly remember thinking that Leanna did this. And the other thing I want to say is that this kind of food reminds me of my college cafeteria. This is what I ate in college, and it looks exactly the same. Oh, okay. I wonder if she's gonna be a college cook. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Stir fry? Oh, he's making fajitas, dude. But I thought he didn't have time to cook. This guy, man.
That I'm making right now, all right? Any additional money that I'm making right now is going to go towards taxes. It's not going to go towards a new PC. It's not going to go towards this frivolous shit. If my PC died right now, yeah, then I'd probably have to...
Hot theory, speculation, is that... So, Kat is now a happy, proud owner. I don't know why I was stumbling there, but a proud owner of a PlayStation 4 Pro and some pre-owned games. Wonder why DSP had to clarify that the games were pre-owned. But first, when I heard this, I was like, wait, DSP bought her a PS4 Pro? What the fuck? But then, Mr. Hudstuff, shout out to him, he cleared the air. He cleared the air on this. Apparently, according to Philly Boy, Kat bought the PS4 Pro with her tax return. Now, I brought this up earlier in this video. I don't know if it's like she paid taxes first and she got that shit out of the way before, whatever, she got that over and done with. Or that, maybe they already paid the tax. Who knows? Who knows? But I have a feeling. I have a Theo theory. A hot Theo theory. It's a good one. Guys, it's a good one. I think DSP bought the PS4 Pro with the December money and the money that he accumulated. But then, since he was like, oh, fuck, I can't say that I bought her a PS4 Pro because, I need money. So I'm going to say she got a tax return because, my fans are not going to question Kat because they don't know anything about her. And I'm not going to tell them anything about her, even though I said I would. I need the sub goal to hit first before I even consider that. So literally, Kat is just there to tease money. Is to be a Patreon goal. I guarantee if the cooking goal does not get hit, he'll be like, well, that's it. No, what's the cooking goal? And then he'll either try to find another goal to shoehorn Kat into, or just say, you're never going to see her because you didn't hit the cooking show, or something. Because he really wants to manipulate a human being to get money. He wants Kat to be he's hiding Kat behind a paywall. That's what I was trying to say, which I said before. He literally did put a human behind a paywall. I knew he would do that, so.
Scrape and use the little credit that I have and maybe drop some money to get a new PC. I have to work with what I have. I don't have the flexibility now to be buying new equipment and doing this shit because I know
you gotta work with what you have, but you bought new headsets without even knowing what the issue was. Okay.
I've got big tax payments and stuff coming up. This is reality. People think I live in some fantasy world where, again, they still think I'm a bigger streamer, I'm a bigger YouTuber, and I'm making ridiculous amounts of money, and I have tons of disposable income, and I can blow all this money. It's not the situation, folks. It's not. I'm very happy that things are on the up, but at the same time, I'm not in some situation where I have all this money to blow. I wish I could improve and get a better PC and do PC. I can't. It's not going to happen. Right now, the next basic thing I need is either a new PS4 because my PS4 constantly has audio issues, or a new TV because my TV is old and has input delay. Those are the.
Why? And the thing is that he wants to get a 4K TV, but why does he need a 4K TV? Like, if I were looking for a new TV, I'd probably just look for a 1080p TV. 4K is probably nice for people who are like really into like highest quality shit and all that, but like. Why does he need a 4K TV? Why doesn't he just get a 1080p TV that's like really high end? Because that's probably dirt cheap at that point. Like, why does he need 4K? There is some credit to getting the very best. Like, oh, I want to get to future proof, and you want to get the best of the best. Sure, but like when you're trying to conserve money, maybe you shouldn't get 4K TV just yet. But he needs the 4K TV because, it's new cutting-edge technology.
The things, if I do upgrade, those are the things.
And the thing is that 4K TVs, I haven't done a lot of research on this, so I'm not really good with monitors either. I don't fucking know much about TV. But, like, I'm sure to get a TV that's perfect for gaming, it's probably still very expensive, and it's probably a long ways away, because 4K is a new resolution, so there might not be a TV that's just perfect for gaming just yet. There might be some that are good for gaming, but maybe not perfect just yet. I don't know.
Things I'm going to upgrade next. Now spend thousands of dollars on another fucking PC to play a PC game once every 3 months. Frivolous. Stupid shit. That's not what I'm going to be spending money on, okay?
That's the other thing. A lot of people say, like, oh, if he gets a PC, he would be able to play more games and this and that. But the thing is that he would just say about every PC game, oh, it's niche. It's niche. It's viral. I'm not going to fucking play it because, it was not a AAA release. So that's why it's kind of moot when people tell him he needs to get a PC to do PC games because he would have a wide variety of games to play on it. That's not the case because he wouldn't play a game that's on Steam that's like not from a AAA company or PUBG. So, you know.
A video editor. What? Yes, I have tons of money to hire a video editor to put my videos together. What the heck?
I don't get why people would want to hire a video editor. I mean, I kind of get it, I suppose, but to me, it's like that can be kind of self-taught. But I mean, I can see the allure of hiring an editor. You know, I do kind of see that too.
All right. Next question. Would you ever consider adding a blog to thekingofhate.com where you can write your reviews, updates, and thoughts? This would be more effective than making a video of it or less. No. Blogging is very, very, very much for people who have hobby time. It's not for people who are serious and want to have a follow.
I don't want to listen to any more of that because fuck that. Actually, don't know.
Following and or want to do it for business. I'm just being real here. Web traffic on a website, even if I could put ads in the...
Oh, but, I didn't answer some of these questions. But some of them don't really pertain to me because, like, you know, Let's Plays and live streams, I don't really see the difference. Will a second income be able to change my life? Yes. Sure, why not? Thoughts on making a blog? I make videos, and I type my thoughts out on Twitter, so there you go. I do have a Tumblr, but, you know, it is what it is. Why did I stop voice acting?
KingofHate.com. Negligible. It would not be worth the time of doing blogging. That's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Nick then says, his final question, is there a reason you stopped doing voice acting during dialogue-heavy games and instead just read them in your regular voice? I feel the quality drop. Dude, I swear most of Nick's questions are common sense. Do you hear my voice right now? Do you hear it? Hear how hoarse it is? You notice that recently in the past year since I did full-time streaming and I'm talking a lot more, that my voice has been a lot hoarse a lot more often. I wonder why I don't do voice acting. I mean...
This guy, he talked for 30 minutes. And he was talking normal. The moment someone asked him about his voice acting, my voice is sore. It's hoarse. Do you hear it? I can't talk, guys.
Because I'm already a lot more often. Years since I... Do you hear it? Hear? I swear, most of the just read them in your regular voice. I feel the quality drop. Dude.
Look at
I swear, most of Nick's questions are common sense. Do you hear my voice right now? Do you hear it? Hear how hoarse it is? You notice that recently in the past year since I did full-time streaming...
Dude, he's like... Fuck you. Nick asks a question about voice acting and you're like, I can't do voice acting. My voice is very sore. Oh my god. Come on. Really? You have to do that to Nick. The guy who you steal ideas from. Okay.
Talking a lot more, that my voice has been a lot hoarse a lot more often. I wonder why I don't do voice acting. I mean...
I don't do voice acting. Why? Come on. Sound good? Okay.
Because I'm already constantly strained. I'm already constantly, can barely, you know, some days I have to come here with lozenges and tea and shit just to make shit work. Obviously, I can't do voice acting now. Like, all right, enough. Let's move on. So, to shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony, who just gave me a $2 tip. I appreciate that. Thugs and Harmony. And Cresta Angel did a 25-bit cheer. Can't stay till the end of the show, so see this at the end if you want. Instead of playing PUBG, why don't you go back to other games like Grand Theft Auto 5 Online or Metal Gear Online and interact the way you normally do in PUBG. GTA 5.
Oh, and I got really...
We have a lot of time off moments because those games aren't new.
Look at that fucking sub emote. That sub animation. That's so fucking cringy. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate this whole thing like, oh, type in the chat, sub hype, and so it subs. That's so fucking... Oh my god, I fucking hate everything about this. What a terrible emote, what a terrible animation. Fuck you.
The people who play Grand Theft Auto 5 Online are people who've stuck with the game since day one. They did these social interactions with people. Again, yeah, if back then when GTA 5 Online was new, and I didn't get it, right? If then I had gotten it, and I wanted to do social interactive streams in those games, it would have worked. I'm not going to go to older games now and try to get viewers to your streams. You got to play what's hot and new. When I play
PUBG's hot and new. Okay.
PUBG, I know I'm getting views coming in from people who normally aren't my viewers because they're just looking for people playing PUBG.
But it's the same
if a
fucking
new game
cuts.
comes out, oh, this is the new game that everyone's hot for social interaction. Sure, but I'm not going back to older games. That doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just play a 10-year-old game that has a lot of downtime for social interaction? Because no one wants to watch that game. That's why.
No one wants to watch PUBG either, but you still play PUBG.
Big Tone. Now his subscription came through. He's now subscribed for 8 months in a row. Thank you very much, Big Tone, for 8 months of support. I really do appreciate that. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
We've
you,
got
thank you.
one final question from a patron, and then actually we can wrap this up, take a break. I'll rest my voice, thank God, because I need it, and then we'll come back with forum questions. All right, so this one is from Atlas Telemon, and he says, I know that you'd like to go blind into the game Sea of Thieves. However, there's a long game in this release with only a couple of streams. You might not be able to get the full picture and possibilities of what you can do in the game. I really hope that you play it as long as possible. This game has blown away every record out of the books with respect to stream hours on Twitch, just in the 2 beta sessions alone. This game has blown away every record out of the books with respect to stream hours on Twitch,
Sea of Thieves.
Just in the 2 beta sessions alone.
Okay.
If done right, including a working mic, this game could be your PUBG 2.0. I'm seriously contemplating buying an Xbox One X just for it, and I think that I'll get PUBG as well. Hopefully, hope to play both games with you online. Will you pre-invest in this game with info, reach, and tech?
Won't play PUBG with you, buddy.
All right.
Sorry.
It's very simple. Sadly, folks, Sea of Thieves has one major negative going for it. It's on Xbox One.
I don't get this fucking negative about like, oh, it's on Xbox One. It's got a small player base. Then why are you playing PUBG on Xbox One? If it having a small player base is such a big deal, then shouldn't you drop PUBG? Oh, no, you can't.
It's
can't
bad.
do that.
Like, if this game were cross-platform and it were on PS4 and everything, it would have a much bigger player base. It would be a game that would get a lot more attention. Sadly, it's a Microsoft exclusive. I hate to say it, Microsoft exclusives the last few years have not been very great, and a lot of them just get bypassed because most people own a PS4 over an Xbox One. Now, that's not always the case. There's some people who own both. There's some people who only own the Xbox One.
Why are you playing PUBG?
I get that. But number one, you're already getting a less player base by just being an Xbox exclusive, all right, when it comes to consoles.
All right.
Number
I fucking hate how he talk. Like, he sounds so condescending in Ask the King. Like, I mean, I'll be fair and say that maybe it's just me getting, like, you know, triggered too much or whatever. You know, fair enough. But there's just something about like him. Like look, it's a Xbox One exclusive, and you know, the games just don't have the player base. Okay? Sound good? Okay. So you know, I'm a huge fan of fighting games, and you guys always say I like fighting games. It's so fucking annoying. Talk like a person.
Two, because it's an Xbox exclusive, I can't talk on it. All right, let me repeat myself. There's no way that I have a microphone or whatever that'll work.
Like, when he does that, at least. Like, I mean, look.
Already getting a less player base by just being an Xbox exclusive. All right, when it comes to consoles.
Like that. That's
Number
so
two,
fucking annoying.
Because it's an Xbox
Whatever.
exclusive, I can't talk on it. All right, let me repeat myself. There's no way that I have a microphone or whatever that'll work. You know, my old headsets used to work the microphone with Xbox One. I now use this. The Astro A40 TRs. These are for the PS4. I bought them for the PS4 because I know for the most part when I play games, they're going to be on PS4. So I bought the headset that was going to work potentially with the console that I was going to play on the most. The microphone doesn't work on Xbox One. And you might say, well, Phil, then why don't you just buy a separate mic? How? How do I buy a separate mic that I can use and hear what people are saying? It wouldn't work. I'd have to have 2 headsets on. I'd have to have this headset here and then another headphone to hear the voice chat of the people.
Isn't there an adapter you can use?
It's not going to work, sadly. It doesn't seem like there's a way viably that I could have like voice chat and active communication on Xbox One moving forward. It just doesn't seem like it's viable, like it's gonna work.
Like it's gonna work.
And I know
Look at that.
It just doesn't seem like it's viable, like it's gonna work.
It's not viable. It's not gonna work.
And I know in particular the one game that I would need that social interaction is Sea of Thieves. Now that being said, I do want to play Sea of Thieves. I am going to get Microsoft Game Pass next month to play Sea of Thieves. I am going to have offering people. By the way, there's a thread on my forums of people posting up who wants to do co-op in Sea of Thieves. I'd be more than happy as I'm playing the game to invite different people in to play with me on a daily basis when I play Sea of Thieves when it launches. And, Alice Telemon is basically saying, if you treat the game like a game like PUBG, where maybe you play it every few days, a couple hours a day, you get to the long game and the game ends up better. I get that.
I get it.
Am I really a person who, when I stream, people are tuning into it, see me invest so many hours into a game like that? Like, I think it'll be a fun game for a few days. People will see what you can do in the game. Me messing around with viewers in a party, trying to save a ship. Do looting and the like, and do stuff like that. I definitely think that in the short term, it'll have some appeal. But long-term appeal for a game like that is basically going to be the same as long-term appeal for a game like Destiny, long-term appeal for a game like The Division. All games that, they're not my style of game. Me doing long-term co-op with people, my viewers don't care about that, right? That's not what I'm known for. That's not what people are going to show up to watch.
And they
you know what I mean?
For PUBG? Okay.
I would love to check it out and give it a shot, but there's no way that I can commit to doing tons of research and buying equipment and making this be the biggest cooperative playthrough I've ever done, especially when, honestly, what I've heard about the game is that, honestly, it's great in a group of 4 or whatever. If you play it by yourself, it's terrible. It's actually a horrible game. It's very almost unplayable solo to the point where it's just a really a bore and or really annoying and people don't want to play it.
But PUBG's boring and you play that game twice a week. Okay.
Solo, it's one of the major gripes is another game like Destiny. Great game for co-op, but if you don't have co-op partners all the time, the game's worthless, and it's online only, and there's no story. So it's like all these online co-op games is another one of this case of they jumped on the bandwagon instead of making a robust $60 release that's worth your money. It's a game that you could only play with friends.
Wow, playing with your friends.
So again, that's why I'm not even buying it right now. I know for a fact what I'm going to do is get Microsoft Game Pass and play it for a few days to see if I like it. Yes, maybe I'll go back to it every once in a while, but I'm not going to buy this game full for $60 just for a few sessions. You know what I mean? I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes out. I personally am not going to spoil the game. No, I'm not going to immerse myself and spoil the game. So now I get it and I know everything that's in it and it's not even fun anymore because I know what I can do. I think just the natural raw exploration of me running around in a game for the first time and exploring and seeing what's there is actually one of the big things that appeal to people about watching my streams and videos. So but sadly, I hate the fact, I really do, I hate the fact that it's an Xbox One exclusive. Because honestly, if this game were on PS4, it'd be way easier for me to form parties, way easier for me to play with other people. I'd have voice chat communication, and all because it's a Microsoft exclusive game. It's already, I know it's going to hinder the playthrough big time. And there's nothing I can really do about it. I can't even have voice chat on PS4.
But you play fucking PUBG.
All right, so there you go. That was Alice's question. We got a couple more shout-outs, then we'll take a break. Sonic Fighter 25 did a 100-bit cheer. It said, Phil, longtime fan. Been here since your first Infamous playthrough back in 2009. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Some idiot in the stream chat just tipped me $2. Thank you to the person who did that. That was their name. I'm not insulting them. And Mr. Swaggins cheered and said, why do you play games that you know won't draw huge crowds like Secret of Mana? Have you ever thought of doing the whole idea where if you don't get a certain level of attendance, you drop the game?
He does that. Remember Okami? He dropped it.
Well, here's the thing. I walk the line of trying to balance what's fun for me, what's fun for the viewer, and also what's lucrative for the business, all right? Okay. Right now, there's not a lot going on in the realm of new releases. I didn't want to play Monster Hunter World. I knew I wasn't going to enjoy it. My viewership wouldn't have liked it. I played the beta. They didn't like it. I skipped it. Outside of that, I've played almost every major new release. There's one major new release this past week I didn't play. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Guess what? I looked into it. It's not the kind of game I'm interested in. It's probably a game I wouldn't have enjoyed, and my viewership probably would have gotten bored after 2 sessions, just like a lot of other games. So again, I skipped it. So what am I doing right now? I'm playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is doing good. I'm playing Secret of Mana, which is not doing good. But I'm also doing PUBG. I'm doing multiplayer stuff. Today I'm doing Ask the King. I'm doing a variety of content.
PUBG,
when you do a variety of content, then every once in a while, I can squeeze in a stream of something that maybe isn't super lucrative and super popular. In particular, Secret of Mana is a throwback RPG from my heyday. It's a game that I rented a bunch of times but never beat. And I wanted to go back and play it and enjoy it and see how far I could get in it without having to worry about, oh no, views, oh no, money, and stuff like that. And I've only played it twice so far, but I've done really good the 2 times that I played it. And it's good for variety's sake. It's a game that I'll play on and off, as a game that I'll wedge in or stick in as a nighttime stream every once in a while. It won't take a lot of time away from other games. I'll still have other featured games during the day, and things will work out well that way. Yeah, if I was playing Secret of Mana as my main featured stream every day for a week, I'd probably have a lot of problems. Because of the way I'm doing it, where I can just wedge it in every once in a while, it doesn't really hinder from other playthroughs or anything like that. It works, okay?
Okay.
So all that being said, that's why I'm playing the game. It's tough because there's games that I would love to play that I still haven't. There's games from throwbacks from back in the day that I haven't even touched that I would love to play. But again, I don't have the freedom. I don't have the freedom to just play whatever I want. I'm kind of at the whim of what games are going to bring in viewers so that I know that not only am I having fun and putting out an entertaining stream, but that you guys are having fun so that I can, you know, basically keep this going. I have to make income while I'm streaming. You know, it's that simple. You know, oh, but other streamers don't talk about that. Yeah, other streamers who have 4 times my viewership don't talk about that. You're right. Wow, congratulations. You made the direct dots connection to people who
But I thought views don't give you money, though. I thought views doesn't matter. Come on.
are way more successful who don't have to talk about that stuff. Guess what? When I was back on YouTube, 2011, 2012, when I was rolling in views and money...
Oh, bullshit. You complained about views back then, too.
I didn't ever talk about it either. It wasn't until the decline in 2013, 2014 where it became a regular topic of discussion because I need to keep paying my bills. Okay, it's that simple. All right, everybody. That's about it for part 1 of Ask the King. All right, and I want to say thank you guys for being here for the show so far. It's been a good show. Thank you for the cheers, subs, and tips, your support. Let's take a break. If you're watching this on stream, there's going to be about a 10-15 minute break for me to rest my voice. God, do I need it. For those who are watching on YouTube, it's going to be part 2 will be a separate video. All right? Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'll be back in a few minutes with forum questions. See you then. You can tell who the true retards are in the stream chat because they do sing like one guy, like this guy. Death to White People 88. First of all, nice name. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream chat. Who's laughing? Nice name. Second of all, he's going ack. Death to White People chat. Who's laughing? Nice name. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream chat. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream. Who's laughing? Ack in the stream chat. Ack in the stream chat. First of all, nice name. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream chat. Who's laughing? Second of all, he's going ack in the stream. Second of all, he's going ack. Second of all, he's going ack. Second of all, he's going ack in the stream chat. Who's laughing? I'm not laughing. I'm just... Second of all, he's going ack. Who's laughing?
That is still my favorite moment. That's my favorite Twitch chat interaction moment. Ack. Who's laughing? Alright. Thank you guys for watching this part of Endure the King. See you in the next 2 parts, and hopefully we're blessed with light. Hopefully. I think the reason why it's dark is because, you know, I try to be funny. I try to be funny with Cleo, and you know what, I felt bad. I think I don't think the joke came across, and I think she might be a little mad at me now. So I gotta earn my way back into Cleo's good side again. So everyone, hashtag uh, thoughts for Cleo or carrots for Cleo, whichever one I want to go with. All right, guys, see you in the next one.